As I predicted, most folks are ignoring my latest video calling out the fake MTV Teen Wolf channel and their lies promising a season 7 in January. Like I said, I expected as much, so while I was pitching a hissy fit in an attempt not to record that video, I reached out to Jeff Davis himself to see if he would go on the record with a statement about the fake news. Jeff has shared a good bit of info with me off the record in the past, but I figured in this situation, you need to see the answers from the man himself.
Jeff Davis enters Teen Wolf, and Jeff Davis has answers for you guys today. Jeff Davis, Jeff Davis answers.
I post a new Teen Wolf video every week, so subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss any important updates. In case you aren't aware, there is a fake-ass YouTube channel pretending to be MTV. It's not MTV, and I've produced so many videos about their fake promises of an upcoming Season 7 that I had to make a playlist just for that. It's linked in the card above, and I'll throw up a link at the end too. Anyway, while all my videos on this topic have only reached like 20,000 people, the liars are closing in on 500,000 views. So I had to call in the big guns to knock down these Season 7 lies once and for all. I wrote to Jeff on Saturday explaining the situation with the fake video getting hundreds of thousands of views and asking him to go on the record with an update on the status of future Teen Wolf. Here's what he had to say. Wow, that's a lot of views. Here's my official statement. No plans for a Season 7. Has there been talk of a Teen Wolf reboot? Yes. I have discussed with MGM who want it to happen. This would have to be a complete reboot. Any characters, stories, or mythology from the original MTV show would require MTV and MGM coming to some sort of agreement. I haven't heard anything about that. Let's see. No Season 7 would suggest that there's not going to be a new Teen Wolf episode on January 6. Sorry about it, fake-ass liar channel. Anyway, back to Jeff's email. We got some good news there. MGM and Jeff are talking reboot. The bad news is, if it happens, it won't be our Teen Wolf. That means there would be no Beacon Hills, no Hale family, no Styles, no Blue-Eyed Werewolves, no Eichenhaus, no McCalls, no Argents, no Kanema, no Werejaguars, no Banshee, no Druids, no Dread Dr. Chimera. Nothing about the Teen Wolf we love would remain. It would have to be as different from the show we know as our show was from the original movie. It would be unrecognizable. Now that might be a good thing. A fresh start with a new writing team could probably make a great new Teen Wolf. But I know that's not something that would interest me, and I bet there's a lot of you that feel the same way. Now what Jeff didn't say, but what I can infer from that last part of his answer about MTV and MGM needing to make a deal, MTV is the only thing keeping us from getting our show back for another season. Let me say that again. MTV is the only thing keeping us from getting our show back for another season. I'm now going to go into some detail to explain some behind-the-scenes stuff, but if you stick with me, there may be something fans can do to change this situation and get us the Season 7 that we all want. Back in 2009, when they first put together the deal to create a new Teen Wolf TV show, it was MTV, MGM, and the company Jeff Davis is part of. So, still today, all three of them own the rights to the show, the characters, the stories, and the mythology. Jeff and MGM want to make more Teen Wolf, but unless MTV is there, all these two can do on their own is reboot something from the original movie. MTV is not interested in broadcasting new Teen Wolf episodes, and they're basically holding hostage a show that they don't even want anymore. MTV can stop Jeff and MGM from making a Season 7 and selling it to another network or a streaming service that would be interested in broadcasting new Teen Wolf. Of course, if MTV and their parent company, CBS Viacom, don't want to be total dicks, they could create a deal that says, yeah, MGM and Jeff Davis, you go ahead, make new Teen Wolf, and cut us in on the profits, and you can sell that show anywhere you want. It's not really much more complicated than that. MTV just needs to free Teen Wolf. Now, I've never been one for petitions or pressure campaigns. I'm really not a joiner or a signer-upper. But in this case, I think it would be a good thing if lots of folks were inclined to tweet, email, and call MTV and Viacom CBS. Simply explain that you want a new season of Teen Wolf and that MTV should let Jeff Davis and MGM make new episodes without holding all the original characters hostage. Here are a few ideas I had about how to get that message across.
You know he is. So now I'm coming for you. You and everyone you love. I'm coming for all of them.
Mom, just do what he says. He promised he wouldn't hurt you.
I'm sure with the creativity of this fandom, y'all can do much better than I did. That's it. That's the video. There's no season 7. There is talk of a reboot, but if you want our show to come back, it's going to take a lot of pressure applied to the powers that be.